It is August, and we are kicking off a theme of enabling and empowering others inside the Phoenix Club. So I thought, why not start with the first Tactical Tuesday around how do we enable our customers, both internal and external, to be successful? How do we enable customers to be successful? Well, one thing that we do is we can enable our customers, both internal and external, to be successful if we set clear objectives. We align from both an internal and an external, this applies both, internal and external perspective, what our objectives are, what are our goals, what's the thing we want to accomplish over a given period of time. What's the timeline we have to accomplish it? So let's clarify objectives. Let's identify the timeline for which we want to achieve those objectives. And let's figure out what are some of the tools and processes that we're going to use to help support that. So we can enable and empower our customers, both internal and external, through clarity around objectives, clarity around timeline, clarity around tools, and clarity around process. When we combine our tools and our process together, these turn into systems. Systems are the combination of both tools and processes. If we do not understand what the objective is, it is going to be pretty much impossible to enable our internal or external customers to be successful. Is the objective to get the facility clean after damage has happened? Is the objective to put something back to normal after damage has happened? Is the objective to help get from where you are today to where you want to be tomorrow? Whatever that thing is, let's understand what it is that we're trying to accomplish, what the timeline is for when we need to accomplish, what are the tools and processes, ultimately systems that we can use to do it. If you're missing any of these things, you're going to go ahead and take on additional risk. So give yourself a score of 1 to 5 relative to clarity on each of these items. What does that mean? From 1 to 5 on clarity, are we using the same definition when we talk about the goal and the objective? Are we defining the problem the same way? Are we defining the thing we're trying to accomplish the same way? Is our timeline, when we expect it to happen, aligned? 1, not aligned. 5, we are all on point, meaning this is something that we want to get done here in the next 3 days, next 30 days, next 60 days, whatever it is. So align first on objectives, time, tools, processes, and systems, and you will put yourself in a position where you can enable and empower your customers, both internal and external, to be successful. Now, what's a tool that we can use when it comes to communication? We've talked about this before, and it's a call plan tool. Who's going to be in the room, who's getting the communication, could be who's getting the email, who's getting the newsletter, who's getting the text message, who's going to be part of the meeting, who's in the room. What do we anticipate are their objectives? What are our objectives? And what are our desired next steps? If you find yourself going into a meeting where it's not clear who the attendees are, not clear what the objectives are of the people that are participating, what your objectives are, or what your desired next steps, you're going to be wasting people's time. If you take the time and design for next logical steps here, you will improve the likelihood of getting to the objective in the time frame that you're looking for, and you will ultimately enable and empower your internal to be successful. If you're interested in going deeper on tactical tools like this, give me a call. You know how to get a hold of me. You can send me a direct message via LinkedIn or Twitter, and I'd love to hear how you are thinking differently so that you can do differently when it comes to enabling and empowering your customers, both inside your organization and outside of your organization, in the context of defining objectives, knowing your time frame, and understanding which tools, processes, and ultimately systems you're using, like this tool, which is a call plan. Thank you.